A little over 2 weeks ago, Shatterline released the escort map Barracuda, but have players been enjoying it? The Barracuda map has been one of Fraglab's most visually stunning map in my opinion, with a very interesting change of scenery going from capture point to capture point, and it definitely stands out as one of the better looking maps in the game so far. But looks aside, how does this map actually play out? So Barracuda does something a little bit different than the other two escort maps we have so far. It offers a whole lot more routes and angles for both attacking team and defending team to use to their advantage. Take for example this cart position. As the attacking team, you can tackle this position from 5 different places. The right side of the container, you can tackle it right down the middle, or you can come up on the left side of the container. You can also flank left. And lastly, you can also deep flank left. Now, as of defending the cart in this position, then you've got various different options for you to defend, such as this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. You get the point. And throughout the map you find situations like these where there are so many different angles and routes you can use to your advantage. This makes gameplay a lot deeper and allows for more ways for you to take on each fight. It is less funneled down than the other two escort maps we have available. So naturally this changes up gameplay a lot. So how does the community take it? Is this a positive change or a negative one? Let's take a look at that. So I ran a poll in my YouTube channel asking you guys whether you thought the Barracuda map was a good or a bad map. And out of 147 votes, 52% of you guys voted that you do like the map. It just needs a few more tweaks. And 16% of you guys said you love it exactly as it is and nothing needs to be changed. Adding up to a total of 68% of players enjoying the map and only 14% of players disliking it. The other 18% had no opinions on it. Now to me that was quite a surprising ratio of like to dislike. Personally I thought that since the map was so different than the other escort maps we had in so far, that could have maybe made people not like the changes so much, but alas, I was wrong. And seems like most people are enjoying this addition, which is a fantastic thing. Now let's be real, a lot of us from that poll, including myself, are casual players. So what about the best players in the game? What do they think about the map? I have reached out to 6 of the starting players from Team NeverSun, which, if you're not aware, is currently the best team in Shatterline who has won just about every tournament hosted in this game so far. Sadly, I did not get a response from Griffix, and both Bubble and Canna let me know that they have not played the map that much, so they decided to refrain from giving their thoughts on it. But as for the other 3 players, I got solid responses from, and this is what they think of it so far. The first reply I got back from was from Inertia, and he said, I think Barracuda is overall balanced map. I love the aesthetic looks of it, and gameplay wise I enjoy the space, and I feel like attackers have lots of options on how they want to play it compared to March and Escape. We yet have to try it on competitive play, but I have high hopes on how it's gonna turn out. Also, I will be covering tips and tricks in a video myself to help out people see the map the way I see it. It's a fantastic map. Now shortly after, I got a response from Remo who says, I think Barracuda is a well-made, overall balanced map. Although I see a lot of people complaining about first spawn and how they get insta-beamed after they peek, that's a skill issue. And lastly, Pin responds me with this. I don't really like the map and I can't really give my full opinion on the map since I've never played the map in competitive, but as far as public matches, the map feels like it has a lot of potential since there are a lot of positions for the CT side, who is the defending team, so the attackers need to be more creative on their decisions. I believe he meant to say that he didn't really play the map, which is why he couldn't give his opinions, but I'm not exactly sure, don't quote me on it. Thanks to the NeverSun guys, and I'll link their socials below in the descriptions if you guys want to see the best players in Shatterline in action. So overall, the consensus is the map is good and it shows a lot of potential and it looks really beautiful. But of course, the map hasn't been played at the highest level yet, so competitive players haven't had their opinions fully formed yet. Now what about me? What do I think about the map? I'll be honest, I won't waste my breath or any more of your time. I share the same sentiment as just about everyone. I believe the map is good and it does show an insane amount of potential, but there are a few tweaks that will be needed to be done over time. I do think Frag Labs is going in the right direction with these, making the maps a bit wider and opening up more routes, as it makes the map more interesting in my opinion, rather than too many hard choke points, which, don't get me wrong, still exist in a few different places in this map. What about you guys? Do you disagree with people's opinions on this map? What to you stands out as either good or bad about it? That'll be all for today. I'll catch you guys next time. Much love.